Hey everybody, welcome to another Shadows over Innistrad draft. I think this will be my last one before the new set comes out, so hopefully we end on a good note here. Uh, so let's see what cards we got in here. We got Asylum Visitor, Dauntless Cathar is another nice card. Um, what else do we have in here that we could look at? I don't know if anything else in here would really be something I would take first pick. It's probably between those two. I'm thinking maybe Asylum Visitor. Um, maybe go for a Madness deck. We'll see if we can go in that direction. What else? Yeah, nothing really. The only other black card here is Macabre Waltz, so maybe that comes around and we can pick that up, but we'll see. Graph Mole could be good in the right deck, but I don't think I would take it first pick here. Jace's Scrutiny and Ghostly Wings aren't bad either. So not bad, but not an amazing pack. So we'll just take a Silent Visitor. All right, so second pack here. There's a Deadweight, Uvenwald Mysteries, Altered Ego, kind of catching my eye. Um, Solitary Hunter is not bad. We might just want to. So the question is, do I stick in the same color and take Deadweight, or do I take Altered Ego, which is probably the better card? Uvenwald Mysteries is also pretty good, but um, let's see what cards. They took an uncommon out of here, I guess. Um, so do I go with Altered Ego or do I go with Deadweight? I mean, even if we end up just in either blue or green, could be we could splash for it. Um, yeah, I think this is. I think it's good enough that I'm gonna take it. Okay, so we got an Uninvited Geist. I mean, aim high is a good combat trick. Nothing else here really grabbing my attention too much as far as like pointing me into one color or another. Um, so I think I might just take the Uninvited Geist here. Yeah, there's a few white cards, so maybe it's possible. Yeah, it's still early. We're just trying to figure out, see if we can figure out what color is open here. Only one black card in the pack. It's possible someone took black cards from here. I think I'm just going to take the Uninvited Geist. If you can get in, you have a 3/3 that can't be blocked, so I think that's the best choice here. All right, so there's Murderous Compulsion, which is catching my eye here. Um, let's see, what else? I mean, Stormrider Spirit could be good. Tenacity, I mean, could be a nice card to play at some point. Since we do have one black card already, this is just a good removal spell. I think I will go with Murderous Compulsion here. All right, so interesting Triskaidekaphobia. I don't know. I don't think I really want to. I haven't played with it, and it's like one of those cards. Yes, it could win you the game, but could also be tricky. Morka Necropod, if you have the right cards to go around with it, could be nice. Grotesque Mutation is it's a pretty good combat trick. I mean, you don't get much toughness out of it, which makes it a little awkward, but um, that's not bad. There's just the wind in here too, if we were really trying to go for, blue black madness. I think I might just take the grotesque mutation though. There's a few white cards, but I don't know, nothing that's really pulling me into that direction. Okay, so there's a vessel, there's a choked estuary. We don't want Alms of the Vein. Hmm. I mean, how much do we think we're going to be going into blue, or uh, do we take the vessel here just to hedge our bets? I don't know. I think I might take the choked estuary. We only got one good blue card so far, but it's possible we go in that direction. I'm going to take it. Okay. Thraben Gargoyle is not bad. There's also the Warped Landscape if we really felt like we needed color fixing, like if we were going to splash for something. Um, None of these other cards are really exciting to me. This, you can spend your mana on it and get a flyer. You can play it early to stop things like Thraben Inspector from getting in for some early damage. So I think this one's just solid to pick up, and it can go in any whatever color we go with. We'll make it work. So there's a fork in the road if we needed color fixing. Nephalia Moondrakes, I mean, it's expensive. 5/5 flyer. For 7 mana, double blue. Moorland Drifter is not in any of the colors we have so far. I don't think we want pieces of the puzzle. I think I'm just going to take this. Maybe we'll use that as our kind of one of our finisher cards. Okay, so Ghostly Wings and Jace's Scrutiny passed around here. Those were the blue cards, other blue cards in this pack that I can remember were in here. Might just want to take Jace's Scrutiny. I do like Ghostly Wings too. Just being able, you can kind of play it on your opponent's creature to return it to their hand, play it on your creature, and you could save it if you need to. Um, could also be a madness outlet. I don't know. I think I'm actually going to go with Ghostly Wings here. Um, yeah, so I made a late change just for the madness factor, since we do have 2 madness cards already. If we get into more into black, that's going to be good. I don't really like any of these here. I wouldn't be happy for. I'm just going to take Seagraph Scob. Homunculus is just, I don't know. Yes, it has Skulk, but it's going to die more often than not, I think. Um, so you take Catalog. Again, another Madness enabler, potentially. I think that's a good. It doesn't look like we're going into Delirium with Wicker Witch, so I think that's okay. I'll take I'll take the blue card, but I don't think we're going to be playing that one. All right, well, we got the Necropod, which I think is fine, might make the cut, although, okay, and Nagging Thoughts, but I don't think we're going to play that. It is a Madness. It does have Madness, though, but I'll probably put it in the sideboard for now. So we'll see if we keep this Altered Ego in here if we end up splashing for it. Okay, so Rare's Bygone Bishop. Unfortunately, we're not in white. There's a Sanitarium Skeleton, a bunch of red cards here. Only one blue card that we don't want. So we're at kind of slim pickings here. But the Sanitarium Skeleton is a nice combo with Morkut Necropod. And we can discard it with our other discard effects like Catalog and Ghostly Wings and get it back if we need to. So, I mean, that might be the pick here. Um, yeah, if we were even thinking about white, I would take Bygone Bishop, but it I I don't think it's worth. I don't think that's going to help us here. So I'm going to go with Sanitarium Skeleton. All right, so we've got Sleep Paralysis here. Olivia's Bloodsworn for an early flyer. I mean, we're not on red, but could be an early play. I don't think we're interested in Harvest Hand. No, I don't, or True Faith Sensor. Wildfield Scarecrow. Maybe that'll come around. If we end up keeping Altered Ego, we can, play a Forest. Yeah, I think I would be fine with Sleep Paralysis here. There's also maybe Farbog Revenant. We'll wheel around. Maybe we'll look at getting that. Um, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna take Sleep Paralysis here. All right, so there's a Jace's Scrutiny, which is okay. Let's see. Pour over the pages. Draw 3 cards. I don't know. Do we rather have Jace's Scrutiny? There's also Stallion of Ashmouth. I don't know if we're really going into Delirium. Vessel of Malignity. Uh, I don't know. I feel like Jace's Scrutiny is the better pick over these. Yeah, I don't know if we'll end up really with Delirium. There's also a Skeleton Key, which could be helpful with Madness. I think I'll take Jace's Scrutiny. Hmm. Not, unfortunately, we're not getting the cards that I was really be hoping that we'd start seeing here. I mean, Stormrider Spirit, probably the best one. We're not really we don't have a vampire theme going on. Uh, yeah, I think maybe it's just Stormrider Spirit. There's Gone Missing, but that's just expensive. I feel like it's pretty expensive. You do get the card back, and it's sorcery speed, so I think I would just rather have the Flash Flyer. Okay, so there's Ghoulcaller's Accomplice. There's another Stormrider Spirit. Another Grotesque Mutation. Do we just want an early creature here? 2/2 for 2 is not, it's not super exciting, but we could pay to get another one back in, get a black zombie back. I think we can just take this. So Manic Scribe, I mean, we're not really going for Delirium Mill deck, so I don't think we need that. Deny Existence, maybe that could be good in like the sideboard, but I don't think I would play that first thing. I'll just take the Ghoul cards. Wow, Sinister Concoction. Got it. That seems pretty late for to still be here. So I think that's a pretty good pick to pick it up at this point. Um, it's also a Madness Enabler. There's also Macabre Waltz, which is a Madness Enabler. Again, the Vampire we don't need. We don't need the Snapper. I don't think we need either of these artifacts, so I think this is a good choice. All right, Ghostly Wings, Silent Observer, Brain in a Jar. Um, so yeah, I don't Brain in a Jar. Just not. We're not going to have enough instants or sorceries to make that really matter. There's also compelling deterrence. Do we have many zombies? No, that makes a zombie. That's not a zombie. Yeah, I don't think we're skeletons. No, that's a skeleton. Yeah, we don't have many zombies. Do we want that, or do we want another Ghostly Wings or a Silent Observer? I think I'll just take Compelling Observance. Not sure, or yeah, Compelling Deterrence. So I don't think we want Creeping Dread. Maybe Rotten Heart Ghoul is the one we want. I mean, we can target ourselves if we really wanted to if we wanted to discard a card for Madness. So we'll take that. Um, So I don't think we're going to be playing any of those three if we pick them. I think I might just take the Vessel, or there's a Warped Landscape if we really want to play Altered Ego, but I don't know. At this point, we may not. Um, hmm. Do I take that, or do I hate the Vessel away from somebody? I mean, we have a lot of flying, so I wouldn't really be too concerned about coming up against it. So I'll just take the Warped Landscape. All right, so there's a Wildfield Scarecrow, so that can help with mana fixing too. Again, if we did want to splash for green, um, yeah, I think we can just take that, and then we can see what other green cards come our way too. So Vessel, Stallion. I mean, I guess it's possible we get Delirium. We have some artifact creatures, land that goes to the graveyard. So yeah, let's take it. Um, I'll take another Rotten Heart Ghoul, I guess. But all right, Stormrider Spirit. No, you don't want another Snapper. Okay, so last pack here. Some good cards, not in our colors. Yeah, some really good, yeah, good green cards. Red, white. So what's left for us? There's Murderous Compulsion, Farbog Revenant, Vessel of Paramnesia. So I don't think we want that. There's Press for Answers here. I think Murderous Compulsion is probably the best choice. How many creatures do we have? We have 15 creatures. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, that probably would even wheel around if we really needed another creature that we just had to fit in. So yeah, I think we'll go with Murderous Compulsion. Luckily, we're doing, I guess, pretty good on removal, I think. Erdwall Illuminator, Drown It. Wow, another Fiery Temper. Somebody's gonna do really well with their removal. There's another Sleep Paralysis in here. No, oh, Rancid Rats is one black card. Um, it has Skulk. Um, Drownyard Explorers, Rancid Rats, Erdwall Illuminator. Do we have any synergies with Investigate? Jace's Scrutiny. There's really not much that we're doing in the way of Investigated, but it is a 1/3 flyer. Um, hmm. As far as green cards in here, I don't think I would consider splashing for any of them. So, what do we take here? I'm gonna go with the Rancid Rats. Oh, okay, so we can consider this. Oh, there's a Crow of Dark Tidings, which is nice. Um, maybe that wheels around, maybe not. There's also another Warp Landscape that's just not as good. I think I want the flyer, three mana flyer. Yeah, let's go for that. If that comes around, we'll take it, but I don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to be playing, or if we're going to end up playing Altered Ego. Um, a little smaller. So yeah, let's just take the Crow. There's another skeleton. So we're getting past a lot of, yeah, other colors here. Ghoul Steed or Sanitarium Skeleton. I don't think I want another 5 mana creature. I think I'll just, I don't know if we'll play 2 skeletons. We'll see. But I think I'll just take the skeleton. Man, we are not doing too well here. So there is this Corpse Trawler. Target zombie gets death touch until end of turn. I think we have... What do we have as far as zombies? I don't think much. Reinhardt Ghoul is a zombie. Ghoul Caller's Accomplice can make a zombie. So we don't, yeah, we don't, oh, that's a zombie bird. So I think that's the pick, but, oh, and this puts a zombie onto the battlefield. Okay. Um, Not anything super impressive, but I think that's the really best choice we have here. Okay, so there's blue-green. There's also deny. Oh yeah, this came around, I think. I think did we see this pack? I think we did. There's also the Macabre Waltz. Deny existence. So we'd rather have the mana fixing for splashing Altered Ego. Yeah, I'll take it. Ongoing investigation. I guess we did not see that pack because I don't remember seeing that card come around yet. Um, or had I missed it? Maybe I missed it in the earlier. No, I don't think we saw this pack. I can't remember, and I'm not sure how many cards we took out of here. So I think we could take this and now definitely splash for green so we can get that second ability, or the second or the activated ability on this card. Um, so I think that was still ended up working out. So take that. Hmm. So aim high if we wanted to get more green, or I don't think we're going to play Nagging Thoughts or any of these other cards. Explosive Apparatus is removal, but it's kind of expensive. I think I'll just take aim high. Maybe we put it in the sideboard if we face a lot of flyers. Angelic Purge came around. I forget what other card was in here. Boy, I'm tempted just to take Angelic Purge away from somebody else. Because we're doing pretty good on removal here. We got Sinister Concoction, 2 Murderous Compulsion, Compelling Deterrence to return it to their hand. I don't think we need press. I don't think we would end up playing press for answers, so I'm just going to take Angelic Purge. Put it over here. Yeah, we can take Drowned Yard Explorers. There's another catalog. I don't think we need Trail of Evidence. I'll just take it, but I don't think we would play 2. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna play Essence Flux. I'll take the Ghoul Steed since it's on color. Sure. Alright, Rise from the Tides. I don't think we'll have enough to play that. But alright, so let's see how this ends up working out here. We have a ton of cards. We'll have to figure out what we want to cut. So we've got 3 lands. So we need to cut 7 cards. So I don't think we need 2 Rotten Heart Ghouls. So we have 7, 8, 9, yeah, we have 10. So we'll probably have to cut something from here. Possibly Compelling Deterrence. How many cards do we have with Madness? We have Asylum Visitor. And I thought we had another one. Oh yeah, we have 2 Murderous Compulsions. Just looking at see how useful Catalog is going to be. So that may be one we get rid of. What What else will we get rid of? I mean, Ghostly Wings possibly. We have a few flyers here, but I still like to include it. Um, Seagraph Scob, I don't think does too much, so I'd like to not have to play that. So just to cut 3 more. Uh, we're probably pushing things by having this many uh, cards with high mana cost here. So maybe I take out a Stormrider Spirit, maybe the Moondrakes. Would I rather have the Moondrakes or the Necropod? Moondrakes, it's a flyer, so it has some evasion. I mean, this has Menace, which is pretty good, but it has a downside. I have to sacrifice another creature or land. So I do have 2 Sanitarium Skeletons in here too, which are kind of easy to just recur and be able to keep attacking and blocking with this. So I need to cut 2 more. How happy am I with these cards here? Monarchal, Stallion. So I think I have to make a decision. I think I'm going to cut the Moondrakes. I want to cut 1 more card here. Let's see. I mean, the Corpse Trawler could be good just if I have other zombies out there. I don't have a ton of zombies, but I mean, it's a good threat, for the opponent to have to consider. Let me combine everything. Sort by converted mana cost. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like I have to maybe have to cut one of my other expensive creatures here. Combine groups. I've got a lot of 4-drops. Stallion is the one that's, I think, least impressive here, and probably the least useful. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. I mean, I do have Wildfield Scarecrow, a Gargoyle, Ghostly Wings as an enchantment. I mean, it's possible that's going to be good. Maybe it's Rotten Heart Ghoul. It's just not good enough. So if I stick with that, I've got 15 creatures. Curve is like a little flat here as far as creatures, which is not great. So would have liked to have been able to pick up some more kind of value creatures that would have been good in 2-3 mana costs. But we have some good removal: Murderous Compulsion, Sinister Concoction, Sleep Paralysis. We've got Ongoing Investigation to kind of help us draw more cards. So let's sort by color. Okay, so we're more into black. I think we have anything with and 1 blue plus green there. So we got 8, 12, and 1. So we look at our lands. Alright, so we got 6 islands, 7 swamp, 1 forest. And I think the 1 forest should be fine. We've got a woodland stream, warped landscape, and wildfield scarecrow. So we'll have options as far as being able to get it. To get get some green mana source out. Um, if we add that sorts. Okay. So I mean overall I think we did okay. We'll see how this plays out. Like I said, a little bit nervous about not having some, this curve kind of, looking not perfect. I maybe would have rather have like a couple more three drop creatures, or maybe one of these sanitariums, one less sanitarium skeleton, and something else I can play over here as 3 or 2 drop. But compared to what I have in the sideboard, I don't think it's like Seagraph Scob. I'm not really going to get much value out of that as compared to a skeleton, so I think that's okay. All right, so I think that's gonna be it. I think we'll go with this deck, and yeah, let's see how it goes, and we'll head over to round 1.